This is Carlton with Carlton's Travel Adventures. Another beautiful day in Medellin. Or is it Medellin? Take it each way you want to. That's for everybody. Okay. So the president spoke last night, Tuesday. And for the first time after he spoke, I feel very optimistic. What's your feedback, guys, if you saw that video? I feel optimistic. I feel like we're almost to the end of this thing, okay? Let me run through what he said real quick. A lot of you guys probably saw it in other videos. I don't want to repeat it too much, but I want to break it down exactly what happened. Well, people were sending some videos out. Well, communication out saying that it was going to be extended until August 31st. That's not exactly correct, but what happened? They got it confused a little bit. So he extended the quarantine to May 31st, only a week extra. Is why I feel optimistic, but that decree, the emergency decree was extended to August 31st. I think it's like a month. That's where the confusion came, okay? So it wasn't really a quarantine that was extended to 31st of August. It was the decree, okay? They need to have the decree to do all this stuff, all right? So give them a lot more leeway to do more stuff later on. But anyway, so the actual quarantine is extended another week to to May 31st, which is a great thing. So I feel real good. I feel like I can see the end right now. There it is right there. Okay, I can see the end. Guys, I miss traveling. I have all these lists of places I should be going this year, especially getting to know Cartagena a lot more. I probably planned about 3 trips by now in Cartagena. A little 3-4 days trip to learn it better, And then some other places, Montenegro and so forth. A lot of coastal cities. So put it on the back burner. That's okay. That's just life. You deal with shit, okay? So, okay, let's see what else he said, all right? So he's going to have gradual resumption of activities during the next 3 months, June, July, and August. This is what he has in mind. Okay, here he goes. Beginning June 1st, retail, hairdressers, housekeeping, libraries, museum, and so forth will begin to reopen. That's great. June 1st. That's close. And children aged 5 and under will be permitted outside with restrictions. So that's good. You little kids, time to go out and run around. All right? Okay. Through June 30th. Through June 30th, people over the age of 70 will remain under quarantine restriction to June 30th, but will, with some flexibility, to be announced by the Minister of Health probably by June 1st, okay? All right. To June 30th, again, borders will remain closed to June 30th. That's, I know, six weeks from now. Borders will remain closed. Intercity transport will remain prohibited. No more intercity transport until end of June 30th, okay? Which means July 1st, probably they'll start doing some intercity, getting buses and airplanes and so forth throughout the country. So that's looking like about July 1st, all right? So domestic flight, like I said, will remain closed until June 30th. You're looking at July 1st for domestic flight also, all right? It's not too bad. I can still see the end, all right? Okay. Through July 31st, schools will remain virtual only, okay, to July 31st. Beginning in August, they will start to partially reopen schools, okay, combining physical attendance in school with some homeschooling, a combination, to gradually work into it. That's through July 31st. Okay, to July 31st, encouragement of telework, closure of bars, disco, casinos prohibited, prohibition of public events, and the status of public park, pool, gym, and spas remain unchanged to July 31st, okay? So basically, what he's saying now is bars, discos, casinos, all that stuff remain unchanged to July 31st. That's what telling me that at beginning of August 1st, that stuff could open up. It should open up, okay? All right, that's why I'm reading it. Okay, through August 31st, international flights will be suspended. So looking at September 1st for international flights. The key thing I love in this is, before I was hearing, or you were saying it, speculating that might have no casinos, no bars, all that stuff shut down until maybe 2022, you know, a year or 18 months or 18 months. That's, to me, is giving me some hope that the bars, disco, casino will open up maybe August 1st. Okay? That's what it's telling me, right? I already see restaurants opening up. A Arepa place right here is open. People are actually inside eating. It's supposed to be just takeout, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing more and more places open. People are sitting inside eating. You know, one or two jerks give me a hard time about the fact that I got stopped by the cops coming home 10 minutes late a couple of days ago. Went out today, my day to go to Exeter. I must have seen probably 8 people. You know, this is not counting the bums. I'm talking about 8 people without mask, just walking around going to Exeter. Cops passing by on their motorbike, not doing one thing, not saying one thing. There's couples walking with no mask. I rode down today to El Centro, Park of Barrio, and also the park with the big statues. I keep lost for the name now. Botero. Prostitutes were out. They're past the church. They're out. Lots of them out there. Most of them not wearing masks. People, guys hanging around there, not wearing masks. A big crowd of people by the church area, Park Material. They're not even by the statues. They're by the park. Tons of them. Prostitutes out like crazy. You know. I went towards Exeter at Park San Antonio. Same thing. People out walking around. A lot of activity. So. And I see a lot of people walking without masks on. Some guys coughing like, oh man, I got my mask on. Thank God, to check. You know, just coughing like crazy. You know, so, you know, don't get crazy when I tell you I got stopped in 10 minutes with my mask on, coming home late. Some of you is jerks, okay? But what I'm saying now, I feel very optimistic after hearing his speech last night. I think that there's hope. So maybe within 6 weeks, I can get back on the road, start flying around and seeing some of these cities. Go back to Cartagena. Although I think the mayor of Cartagena is like Bogota. They're pretty tough, I heard. I got a subscriber in Cartagena said they're very tough. Not even the street vendors that sell the fruits and so forth are allowed in Cartagena. They're very tough in Cartagena. You can't go on the beach. It's tough in Cartagena. Because it's one of the spots where probably a lot more cases than Medellin. Medellin, you're doing a great job, you know, a great job because there haven't been a ton of cases. So I feel good about being here. So anyway, guys, that's what the latest update is. Just give us a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'm going to do a Forex video for you before the weekend's over, all right? And some other stuff. So stay tuned. I'm not even going to touch the IRS stuff that a lot of you guys are talking about, you know, and it's stimulus check. A lot of it's just, man, no offense, but it's misinformation, talking about second checks coming, giving people false hope about second checks, which they're probably never going to see. You know, I don't know, because the GOP don't approve of it, and President Trump said no. So telling people that check is coming, get them all excited, and no check might come, okay? Give them information about number to call, you never get through. I've called that number so many times. You'll never get through. So I'm not going to touch that topic at all because there's more misinformation in my opinion, you know. Anyway, guys, thumbs up. Appreciate you. Thanks for listening. Hope is here. So today's my day to go to grocery shopping. Just came back from Exeter, and amazing how many people I see without masks on. I'm seeing more and more and more. And 2 jerks were lecturing me last week about how I should follow the rules, and I'm one of those guys Americans that don't follow the rules and all this crap. I come back today. If I know how to blank out people's faces out, I would take pictures of these people. You had people selling candy with no mask on. You have the street bums with no mask on. So ignore those, okay? Then you have the regular people, couples walking down the street towards Exito, more than one couple, cops passing them on the motorcycles, seeing them not doing one thing. And I should be Jordan quartered or tarred and feathered because I'm coming home 10 minutes late with my mask on. You guys are jerks, man. Real jerks.